Welcome to another edition of One-on-One. I'm your host today, Almitra Vaba, and I'm here joined by Jim Murphy, Administrator for the South San Francisco Adult Education.
Hi, Almitra.
Hi, thank you for joining me today.
Thank you.
So you're here today to talk about the job training opportunities that the San Mateo County adult schools offer. I mean, some people don't know what an adult school is. So talk a little bit about what that is and what the opportunities are that are available to people.
Well, adult schools have been around in California since, well, actually for over 150 years. And they're located in almost every community throughout the state of California. Most of them are affiliated with local school districts. They're supported by your state tax dollars and also federal funds, state funds, and student support fees.
So there are some specific job training opportunities that are available through the San Mateo County Adult Schools. Can you talk a little bit specifically about what those are?
Sure. We offer classes that range from as short as 1 day to as long as maybe 6 months or a year in career classes, job training classes that fill the needs of local employers. And so we're changing those offerings all of the time. So they might range from hotel and hospitality to electronics and telecommunications, could be the culinary arts. And then we also offer classes in adult basic education, high school diploma, GED, English as a second language, you know, kind of those lead-up courses that will help make you job prepared.
So talk about the demographic that you typically serve. An adult school is not just for people who are looking for their GEDs.
No, not at all. Actually, when people hear what I do, they often think that we're a continuation high school and that people are there just for a high school diploma. But the age range of our students goes from 17 years old up to, if you can believe it, we had a student last year in one of our active adult exercise classes who was 104 years old.
Out there exercising.
Exactly. Yeah, yeah.
What kind of exercising was that 104-year-old
Well,
doing?
we offer classes at assisted living facilities, and they're just movement classes, just to keep people active and keep their body and their mind active.
And you also have satellite campuses
We
of
do.
some sort? Can
We
you talk
do.
about that?
We're affiliated with the Park and Recreation Department at my school, with the Magnolia Senior Center, and then the assisted living facilities. And so we also our elementary schools, we offer community-based English tutoring classes. And those are special classes where people can drop off their children and then take English classes right at their child's school.
Oh, that's great. So you recently completed a video project promoting the adult school job training classes. Can you talk a little bit about that project?
Sure. This was a collaborative project with Jefferson Adult School, South San Francisco Adult School, and Sequoia Adult School. And we had a consortium that we developed for the purpose of applying for and obtaining Carl Perkins federal money. And we used that money for a variety of different purposes. One of them was to promote our programs. And so we decided how better to promote our programs than with a video. And so initially we were going to do one video and promote all 3 programs. We decided to split it off and do 3 separate videos. And so we did that. We hired a consultant to give us some help. We enlisted the aid of the South San Francisco High School video production class and their teacher, Aaron Boyd. And we produced 3 28-minute videos.
So it was a very collaborative process.
It was very, very collaborative.
And
yeah.
we're airing those on Penn TV.
You are, yeah.
Yeah, thank you
and
very
I've seen them. They're great.
Yeah, they are great. So what advantages do adult school job training classes offer?
Well, adult schools and the job training programs offer a number of advantages. One is that they are convenient. You know, most of the adult schools are right on the El Camino corridor. And so we serve a population who sometimes don't have as much money as other people have. And so they can arrive at our classes by the bus, by Caltrans, by BART. We even have people who ride their bikes to campus. So
Very
that's
accessible.
one advantage. Another is that they're inexpensive. And so we have some that are as cheap as $20 or $30. That might be for a CPR certification program. The most expensive class you might find would be one of our medical classes, like our clinical medical assisting or pharmacy technology classes, and those might be in the range of $2,500 or $2,600. Another advantage would be that most of these programs you can do in 6 months or less. And so people, it's convenient, it's inexpensive, and it doesn't involve too much time. Another advantage is that they are offered at times that are convenient for people. So a lot of people are working part-time jobs, or they're piecing together different jobs, and it's tough to go to school at the same time. We have classes in the morning, we have classes in the afternoon, in the evening, and even on Saturdays.
So I can go and take a class doing just about anything through your programs.
It ranges from, you could take a beginning computer course if you have no experience with computers. Maybe you've been raising your children and you want to get back in the workforce and your technology skills just aren't there. You could start with a basic computer class and gradually advance to a computer certification class where you get certified with MOS Office or Internet Core Computing. Yeah.
And do each of the different campuses have a specific focus? Can anybody take classes?
That is another unique things about adult schools, is that you can look for what's right for you. So if you live in Redwood City, but you see a culinary class in Daly City that you want to take, there's no problem with that. You don't have to be a resident of the local school district. So you can search for what's right for you.
And so is it each school has a specific focus?
We all offer certain classes. So every adult school, for the most part, will offer high school diploma, GED, adult basic education, English as a second language, work training classes. We also all offer parenting classes. Some schools have adult with disability classes and active adult classes. So that's what kind of everybody offers. And then as far as job training, we each kind of have different focuses, but most of us have computer classes. Most of them have medical classes. And then there are some unique programs at each individual school that I could talk about if you'd like.
Great. So what does your school specifically in South San Francisco?
Well, we have a class in electronics telecommunication that is a 24-week, very intensive class. It meets 5 days a week, 6 hours a day, and it offers the theory as well as the practical skill, and prepares people for the FCC license exam. And so, for instance, we just had a class that graduated this week. We had 29 graduates. 24 of them, 83%, were able to pass at least one portion of the FCC license exam and are now ready to go to work.
That's great.
Yeah.
Do you have any specific stories that you can talk about where somebody was successful after completing some work, some classes?
I do.
At your school?
I do.
Yeah.
And I don't think he would mind me using his name. There's a gentleman named Mike Ellis who graduated a number of years ago and now works for SF Muni, and he's the superintendent of electronics, and we're very proud of him. He's been back to the class to speak to the students a number of times. He is on our advisory board for our school. And he actually has been back to school to recruit and has hired over 30 of our graduates from our electronics program.
That's a great success story. So what's the easiest way to get into contact with a local adult school?
Well, I think the easiest way is just to use your local search engine, Google or whatever, and just Google Jefferson Adult, San Mateo Adult, just your local school. If you move to a community and you're just not sure what even the names are, then you can just Google California adult schools, and there's a link there, and you can put your zip code in, and it will tell you what the local schools are.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.